Sorry, somebody was at my door. Okay, I hope I can stitch these videos together because I am pretty illiterate when it comes to... Sorry, nothing's ironed. So I need to get back to this. This is my start on here. Oops, I think it's upside down. Ha! It is upside down. It's really cute. There's no... I don't think I have a finished picture of that. But it's on... Oh, maybe... No, because it was a mystery and each time it was released. And I don't think I ever printed off the final picture. But if you're in... Oh, this kind of shows it. It's kind of hard to see. I live in Colorado, but I love ocean stuff. I did used to live in Florida. Okay. So that is that project. And then that's all that I worked on this past, actually the past couple weeks. That's kind of what I've been working on. And then a couple things I'd like to start is, I would like to start this Stacy Nash Summer at Hollyberry Farms. Love this. I want to start this, but I've been trying to find a piece of Aida that I like to put it on, and I have an ivory piece that's a 16 count. It's just ivory, and I think I'm gonna try to dye it today or tomorrow and see if I can get a color I like. I kind of like to dye the Aidas because you can get much more different colors, I find. Plus it's fun. I like to see what's gonna happen. So I have my threads picked out for it, but they're mostly DMC. There's a couple Cosmo skeins in there. I used to do a lot of embroidery, so I have a lot of Cosmo. So we'll see. I'd like to dye that fabric and start that. I'd like to start that on July 19th for my son's birthday. He'll be 20, so that'll be a birthday start for him. And then something else I'd like to start is scattered seed samplers. It's called Faithful Friend. I want to do this for our friend. I owe her a nice little gift. So I have the called for DMCs, and I don't have the Aida picked out yet. So I need to pick that out, but I would like to start that this week for her and get that done. It shouldn't take very long. A couple of finishes. These are all the finishes that I have from a couple months ago when I started. I'm a real slow stitcher because I can't see, so it takes me forever. But I did get a couple things finished that I'd like to share. And I'm sorry, I don't know whose pattern or chart this was. I'm not sure. And it did have more of a border to it, but I didn't put the border on. So I just made it a little pin pillow in Lori Holt style. And then Lori Holt, I also made some of her little stitchy cards that she has into some little pin pillows. There's two more. Super cute. So again, that's Lori Holt, Be My Bonnet. Those were her patterns. And I had done these. Oh, those were the call for colors. Made them little pillows as well. These, I don't know. I honestly don't know where those came from. They were on a PDF download, and I'm sorry, I don't know. If you're really interested, send me a message and I'll see if I can find those for you. And then the only other thing that I've actually fully finished is Summer in Nantucket by Plum Street. My daughter got married in June out in Connecticut, and her and I both started this project together. And I put her wedding date down here on the bottom with M&M for Madison and Michael. And they got married on June 5th, 21. So that was to kind of commemorate our little trip in Connecticut. And so that was fun. Hers is finished too. I found this frame at Hobby Lobby. Whoops. And it, I just have it sitting in there. It was really, really white, and I scuffed it up good because I have this hanging in my bathroom. So it was fun. There's a mistake in there, but that's okay. I got the lighthouses too close to the, well, I made this house too long in that direction, but that's okay. And I did change the colors on some of it. Some threads weren't showing up, so I just adjusted them just a bit. So I was super proud that I finished something. Okay, so that's my cross stitch stuff. And I have a few quilty things. I have a lot of quilty things that I could do, but we'll just add a couple here. So I did work on, a friend and I went up into the mountains and had a little weekend retreat, and I worked on a couple projects. And this is called Grape Crush. This is what the pattern looks like. It's got like floating 9 patches in it. It's out of a magazine called Quilty, and it is from January. It's the January-February 2013 issue, if that is something you're interested in. So I just have my blocks finished up, but the blocks are not together. So just to give you an idea of what they look like. So hopefully, I'd like to get this put together. There's just a bunch of them. I won't show them all to you. So, and then there's also some big 4 patches in it. And I have a lot of fabric left over from this project, so I don't know. I'm gonna put it together and see if I want to add some more blocks or make another one. I don't know. Not sure what I want to do. But, so hopefully next week, not next week. I don't know how often I'm gonna do these videos. I work full time, so, and I do a lot of traveling with my job, so I don't know how often I'll be able to put these videos up because I won't have that much content of things to show you. So over the next few weeks, I'd like to get those blocks put together. And then while we were in the mountains, I also worked on this pattern called Dapper it's by Janet Claire. Real simple, easy one. But I got the top done, and so my goal here soon is to quilt it. I do all my own quilting on my sit-down Juki machine because I don't want to pay somebody to do it because I'm cheap, and I'd rather spend money on floss or charts or more quilt fabric. So here it is. So I'd like to get this quilted soon, and the back I'm going to put on it is going to be this stripe, and I kind of hope it gives it like an old-fashioned look. Thought it might be kind of fun. Okay, and so I just kind of pulled out and brought up a couple finishes of quilting that I thought you might enjoy seeing. This is one I did. I probably finished this, I don't know, a couple years ago. But it's fun. I have it out for 4th of July. I have no idea what the pattern is. Fabrics were scraps. You know, it's old, but I do love it. I have it downstairs. And then this other one is a red and white quilt. This one is actually a Primitive Gatherings pattern, and it's called, let's see, I wrote it down, Magic of Christmas. And they have a book out with all these little blocks on it that you can do. I had some major trouble piecing this. These blocks are tiny, 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 and don't look too close because I've cut off a lot of points on this baby. I did quilt it myself, but it's a fun little table topper. I have it on the back of a chair just for summer months. Actually, it works good for Valentine's Day. It works good for Christmas. Red's great for anything. Okay, next thing I would like to share with you is a wool project that I finally finished. Here's a picture of it. It's a pillow. And it's so cute. I was so excited to have this finally finished. I started this seriously like 4 or 5 years ago. So the wool is appliqued onto a homespun, and the back just has a stripe on it. And I slit it and stitched down some pieces of wool. The pattern is from McKenna Ryan, and it's called Road Trip. She sells her patterns per block. So like this is the whole quilt, and I purchased this block. And she had done it in fabrics, and I chose to do it in wools because I love wool. So I finished that one finally. The next thing I would like to do for wool is this one. It's called Road Trip, and it's also part of that same quilt that McKenna Ryan had done. And I'm sure if you want these, you can Google. It's called this block is called We'll Be Jammin'. This other one is called Cherished Memories, in case you're looking for that one. Okay, and so this one's called We Be Jammin'. But look, it's a wagon full of animals. There's like goats and sheep and bear and I don't know, I can't see because I have my glasses on what else is on there. But it's so adorable. So I would really like to make a pillow out of this, out of wool. There's a lot of pieces detailed in here. There's a moose, some deer, bear, and it looks like an elk maybe. There's a Rocky Mountain sheep. Anyway, so that, it would be a huge pillow, but it'd be so cool to have out for like on the floor, just laying up against the wall or something. So hopefully that's something I'd like to work on. I don't know. I have that in my sights for my wool, but I'm just not sure. And I have many other wool projects that need to be stitched that are ironed down, but I'll share more with those later. I just wanted to kind of get on here and introduce myself and kind of get out there, and since this is probably the 6th time I've recorded this video, hopefully it's okay. Please be kind. If you have any questions, please put them below. I will respond, and enjoy the rest of your week, and be kind, be safe, and enjoy your life, and enjoy your crafts. That's important. That's what's important to me too. Bye.